So yes, today episode 7, episode 18 and episode 19. So I'm gonna react to episode 18 now of My Hero Academy. So finally we are catching up to the latest episode of My Hero Academy, and so right now I'm expecting to dive into Midoriya's consciousness and his meeting with the previous wielders of One for All, and see what's going on there, if he will power up, if he will get secrets, if he will get any information, if you will gain anything from this, because we need Midoriya in the next fight. And the second thing is, as I said in the previous episode reaction video, that right now it's the time to for the secret to be exposed. Now it's the perfect time for every top hero to know who what is One for All, and who is Midoriya, and why he is connected to Shigaraki, All for One, and All Might. It's time for them to know. It's time for Hawks, Endeavor, Besto Genisto, and his teammates, Todoroki, and all of them to know. Maybe not everyone, but the important characters at the top should know this. So I think it's time for Midoriya's secret to be revealed to the cast, to the heroes. All right, because that will help everyone. Because right now the villains already know everything about Midoriya. So if the villains are targeting Midoriya, it's best for the heroes to know this too. So there's no point for there's no point for hiding it anymore. And I think for the heroes to know Midoriya's potential, they can train him or help him in a way. So for me, Hawks needs to know his secret. So now let's not dive into the episode 18 of My Hero Academy, and react. All right, let's go. I'm excited. This is cool. Like the consciousness is like they are connected because of One for All. Ah, Midoriya, Midoriya, time for you. Please be okay. Bro, look, he's caring about others. He's so unselfish. Exactly. Oh! Wait. Oh! Let's go. Wait. Let me analyze this. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So these are the oh. So the white guy is the first wielder, the first one. The one with the goggles, and the strong one is the one who has the black whips, and is the sixth one. The fourth one is the danger sense, and he's the one the closest. Shimura is the one with the float quirk, and she's the seventh wielder. Who are the ones that looking at the wall? Is All Might one of them? Oh, All Might is a ghost. Is a gold ghost, because his body is not fully dead, so his consciousness is present but not fully, because he's between the between the off one world and the real world. So he's the gold ghost material. So he's All Might, and All Might had no quirks, so he had no. So the one with the red one, that's so he the number two wielder. We have the number one. We have number six, number four, number seven. So number three, two, and five are the ones. Look at the heroes. Okay, let's go. Whoa, look at this. Good. Sorry to do this. No, don't be sorry. We need this. Who is this? Who are these two guys? Oh, yo. Look at the heroes. Before, didn't you? Oh, the past years. Is that All Might? Look at the place they are in. Why are they looking at the wall? What's wrong with them? Before. Oh, what happened? Suddenly started to grow rapidly. That's the power. to take a shape. Okay, so the power evolved. So they started to communicate with each other about 4 months ago. Okay, so that made it easier. You don't have a mouth, bro. Bro, why can't you talk? Okay, okay. Oh, okay, you can talk. And it's like echo. Oh yeah. It's number four hero, the danger sense. Danger sense. Oh, I want to know everything about these guys. Fourth wielder, exactly. You know how cool ass. Danger, my power. Sense danger. Oh, so even he feels it. I wanted to sense danger sense, man. Bro, hermit. Look, look, he's the black whip guy. About for age 40 when you die. Cause of death? What's cause of death? Of old age. Oh, he was the one that tried to make one for all so strong and train in the forest. But they did not know the side effect of one for all. It affects the age of the wielder. So died of cause of death. And turn out cannot be used by normal humans. Too powerful. He had the one for longest 18 years. Oh, he's so cool. He trained so hard. Oh, so he knew he needed to build up his power. Cracks appear. That's the scar. So that was his thought. It wasn't. The old age was basically because I had multiple quirks in my body. Okay. So these two guys looking at the wall are number two and number three. Let's go. So number one hero. So the blue hair, the red hair, are the ones that died and are the number two and three heroes that saved the number one. And they gave to number four. And he trained, and because he had multiple quirks, his body cannot handle it. It shortened my lifespan. Okay, exactly. Midoriya, don't be scared. You will live enough. Exactly. Why did All Might Who is Yagi? I'm like confused. Who is Yagi? It's the same thing as what Yagi noticed about the burden of carrying. Is it all from? Is it All Might? Okay. Okay. Oh! Where's Yagi? Okay. Okay. And the quick factor. Exactly. So he. Wait, we always thought that. Exactly, the predators I consciously lived inside one for all. But what is that not true? Lived in the quirk factor that was acquired by one for all. So their consciousness lives inside that quirk. So so it's not inside one for all quirk. It's inside their own quirk. And why? Yagi was so All Might was the exception because he didn't. He was quirkless, so his consciousness hasn't a quirk to stay in. Oh, because other wielders had their own quirk plus one for all. Their consciousness stayed with their own quirk, but because All Might didn't have any quirk, his consciousness stayed with one for all quirk. Okay, the vessel holding the quirk someone was born with. So exactly, so the quirk. So if I was born with a quirk, my quirk factor couldn't accept one for all. To lose my own consciousness, so it stayed with my own quirk. So it was overflowed and worked. For 40 years. Damn, that's a long time. Oh! So because he has a quirk factor, because the previous owners had a quirk factor, and one for all, it sh- it shortened their lifespan because it was overflowed and warped, like they said. So the quirk couldn't handle, so their body couldn't handle it, and their lifespan was shortened. But All Might had it for 40 years because he was quirkless. So that means Midoriya will live long. Let's go. That's good for Midoriya. It became his true quirk. Because of some twisted fate, this power that was passed from one person to another. Oh! So the power that collects and is passed forward, if it's given to someone with a quirk, it will not reach its full potential because the body will already have a quirk. So they will like burden the body, and the quirk factor will overflow, and it will be a mess, and it will shorten the lifespan of the one that's inheriting it while having a quirk. But the 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 irony is the power, if given to someone who is quirkless and doesn't have a quirk, then that one will master it and gets its full potential and control it, like handle it more because he's quirkless. Even though it's weird, but makes sense. Was a true word drawn out by someone who didn't have any power. So Midoriya, you are the next. Let's go. So now that the predator squares are appearing, I can't pass it on to a normal person anymore. Oh, because they will die. Oh, wait, what? Exactly. Oh, okay, okay. So every wielder of One for All had a quirk until All Might. All Might was the previous owner that was quirkless, and because he's the last one, it changed All for One because All Might was able to draw out the full potential and make All for One so strong, and because he gave it to Midoriya, who's almost also quirkless, Midoriya is also able to draw out the full potential and get every power of All for One, and that made All for One so strong. So Midoriya is able to use multiple quirks of the previous owner, but that means that All for One is so strong. If Midoriya gives it to another if Midoriya gives it to another hero with a quirk, it will kill them and it will make their life so short and it will be too much for them because they already have a quirk. So Midoriya has to give it to someone who is quirkless to 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 get the benefits of All for One and to make it useful and to be helpful, because otherwise it will be too dangerous. Because that's the cool thing. Because All Might changed it, and All Might was the one that was quirkless. So by gaining it, All Might changed All for One quirk and took out and made it powerful. And giving it to Midoriya, who's also quirkless, it changed even more and awakened even more and took out even more potential. And Midoriya is able. That's why Midoriya is able to use multiple quirks and be so strong. So Midoriya will be the pinnacle of all, of everyone. So with all that power Midoriya will achieve, he cannot give it to another one with a quirk, because that quirk factor plus this, it will be too much. He has to give it to another one who's quirkless, or it has to end. Okay, this is interesting. And so it's not something we could have known. So no one knew this about being quirkless and getting more for all. No one knew this, but by knew but this but All Might and Midoriya being quirkless and changing All for One so much gave them this information. The fate decided two heroes who were quirkless to become the number one heroes and becomes the symbol of peace because they don't have any quirks. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, Mr. Knight died because he was the one that was going to inherit the one for all quirk. Oh, he was the sidekick for All Might, and they were going to give it to Lemillion. And Lemillion always already had a quirk, so that would have limited one for all, and it would have hurt Lemillion in the long run. So it was good that Lemillion didn't take it. And Lemillion doesn't need it. He's already a beast. He's already a beast. And Midoriya taking it was the best thing that could have happened. The best scenario for the future was Midoriya, a quirkless hero, getting it and having the same mentality and will as Midoriya. So it was a perfect scenario. Perfect scenario for Midoriya to get it after All Might. Okay. In other words, kids, you might be the last wielder of One for All. The last wielder! This is where you get the main issue. Ooh! Wait, but let me understand this. If we had been able to intervene more with. Okay, so wait, let me understand it. One for all can't be passed on anymore, that's what you're trying to say. Wait. Exactly. So the quirks are appearing and can't pass it on to a normal person anymore. Look, he said this. Not unless someone appears who is quirkless. So there is still an option to give to someone who is quirkless. So that is still the option. But giving it to someone who has a quirk is not an option anymore. So Midoriya is the last one until someone comes who is quirkless. And not only quirkless, he has to be someone who deserves to be a hero. So now the okay, so that is what makes this difficult, because the probability of finding someone who is quirkless and and someone who wants to be a hero and someone who has a will to be a hero and someone who deserves to be a hero are very difficult to find, because right now more than 98%, or what was the percentage of people who are with quirks. So the majority of people are with quirks, and those who aren't with quirks doesn't have they don't have the will to become heroes, or they don't have the strength and the dream to become heroes. Midori can't force it to someone who wants to become a hero. So if giving it to someone with quirk was the option, it will be easy passed on, because there are many heroes with quirks who has the dream to become heroes. But because Midori can't do that, because they have quirk already, and All For One is too strong for to give it forward, and that will kill them. So Midori is forced to give it to someone who is quirkless, and finding someone who's quirkless is rare. And not only does he have to find someone who's quirkless, he has to find someone who has a potential, who is like in his who isn't like an old ass dude or someone like that. So he has to find a lot of criteria to pass it forward, and he has to be quirkless too, and that's rare. And he has to have a lot of other things to pass it forward. So that makes the mission so difficult. So that is almost like Midoriya is the last wielder, because he can't pass it forward. But there is a maybe. There is a maybe. So there is always a chance or probability that another one who is quirkless, who has the same will as Midoriya, can get can get it. But right now, Midoriya looks like the last wielder of One for All. Oh my god, this is interesting now. No, no. Oh hell no! I'm not asking you to do it. Resolve. They knew what Midoriya's thinking, because exactly they are connected to Midoriya, so they know. Oh shit! We didn't see it that way. What? Okay, so these guys saw it as him being invaded by All For One. Mid. Oh, but Midoriya sees something that you don't see. It's true, but exactly. Yeah, he wanted to make him a toy. Exactly. So Midoriya. Yeah, so he's a number five. He's a number six. Oh, so there needs to be. Okay. So so that's what Alpha Man. Exactly. So it doesn't want to give up. Destroy one phone. Try and make a comeback. Exactly. True. Okay, so this is so much for Midoriya to know. Oh, she looks strong. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't worry, Midoriya is a hero we all need. An evil monster. Okay. To forgive or understand him anymore. Irredeemable. Oof, there are people. Ooh, if someone is acting do you have the resolve to stop him, even if you have to kill him. Ooh, this is dangerous, bro. I wanna see the number 2 and 3 hero. Though, okay, let's see. Looks like he was in trouble. I believe in Midoriya. Shigaki consciousness. Look, Midoriya sees things. I can sense a child crying. Oh my god, that's a hero, Midoriya. They did not break. I had to find them just in order to some. I don't know why they ended up like that. Okay? Maybe I still would have fight. Would have still fought. He killed a lot of people. I killed a lot of people. Let's go, Midoriya. I want to hear your resolve. Ooh! That's a heal! It's a power meant to save. Let's go, Midoriya. I support Midoriya. All of you and all my as courage come. The role model, the inspiration for everyone. Even if the origin isn't power to meant to destroy. Look, he's having control now. He's crying. Okay, I don't know how I should do specifically yet. Maybe the only okay. Okay. I want to save that kid. He's a hero. He's not a murderer. He's a hero. He's a hero. He wants to save everyone. Let's go. Midoriya is the perfect hero. Look, he's starting to get control. Sorry for testing him. He's a hero. He's not a killer. He's not a killer. Tell him to say how. That's a mentality of a hero. But that does not mean they will just accept Shigaki's action. They will stop him and they will make him go to prison. But they will not kill him. Oh, finally, we need you too. Unleash the power. Exactly, want to hear you too. Wait. You two better start helping soon. Why are those two ignoring Midoriya? Don't tell me they are looking down on Midoriya. The number 2 and number 3 wielders. I will kick your asses if you think Midoriya is not worth it. Bruh, just watch what he's saying. I will talk in the end too. I have so much to say. But what are you two doing looking at the wall like nerds? Like this, the depressed idiots. You have to look at Midoriya and give him your powers. Give him your quirks. I want to know your quirks. I want to know Midoriya's 2 other new quirks, and you still have more quirks. Let's go, Midoriya. Midoriya's so cool. He has so many quirks. Finally, you two idiots. You two idiots. Look at him. Damn, All Might is feeling all this. Come on, Midoriya, wake up. Wake up. Okay, so he is not connected so much. He's fine. Midoriya knows this. Exactly. It's time for all of Hawks to know. Finally, look, Hawks is smart. Ooh, look, Hawks. Hawks needs to know. It's not anymore. It's not anymore. Exactly. It's time for them to know. Let's go! Let's go! Finally! Everything I wanted. There's still like chaos in society. It's time for the press conference. So now Hawks and Best Genius, they know everything. They know everything. Look at the top three hero. Look, he said that. It's the truth. Look, Endeavor, he's. Oh, he said everything. Oh, look at that. He's standing up for himself. Let's go, Endeavor. No, it's not the end, you idiot. Don't tell me. He has to say it. Look at the Hawks score. So cool. Wait. Oh, so twice. He killed twice. They need to. You have to. Look, they are transparent. That's a hero we need. Exactly. I thought at the time it was my only choice, and it was your only choice. If he activated his quirk, exactly, that's a hero. I said this. Pay for his crimes. It's okay, Hawks. I support Hawks. Oh, let's go. Oh, what? She's confronting. But the heroes did their best. Look at the scores. You idiot, look at the scores. What mistakes? If we cried with exhausted faces, with that, exactly, that's a strong hero. They are strong. Should we cry here? What's done is done. With that, let it be undone. Exactly, they did their best. Every one of them was almost dead. They are doing their best. Shut down, shut up, sit down, you piece of shit. To atone, they will stop the villains. Oh yeah. Okay, so the people can get in there for safety. Okay, so they are there. Oh, shut up! Exactly, they are trying to see the future. Exactly. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's go home. Heroes, let's go into for the number one hero. The number one hero. Oh my god. Bro, I love the heroes. Look at everyone. Oh, there were still those who were standing. Ah. No, he's still tall. Dabi, laugh now. Todoroki will smash you. Oh, exactly. So it's best for everyone. Got it. What is it? Oh, for one, villains. Don't tell me the students will know this. So exactly, Midora needs to be treated differently. He needs to train. Okay, so his classmate will know. Oh, so he told his comrade. So his teammates know this. Look at the. I'm going to leave you a high. Damn, every one of them. Damn. You all have to become stronger for Midoriya's sake. Sayonara. Don't worry, you will marry him and then. Who is there for them? Uh, Deku left our hero academy. So he's a college dropout. He's. Ooh! Ooh, what's this? What's this? A huge villain. Who is this? Midoriya, what's this? Midoriya! The final act begin. Wait, is it a time skip? Is it a time skip? Okay. Episode 19, episode 19. Let's react to episode 19. Episode 19 of My Hero Academy. Episode 19 of My Hero Academy is the latest episode out. So right now I'm catching up to the latest episode. Or I have already caught up to the latest episode. I paused a lot between the conversation with Midoriya and the previous owners of One for All. But to me, that conversation was very important to know everything and to like know what they are talking about. And I understood everything they said. Hopefully, I understood everything they said. So right now, I'm understanding where Midoriya is, what's happening with Midoriya, and what's and the one thing I can say about that before going to this episode about Shigaraki and about Midoriya. Midoriya said this: "My goal will never be to kill him. My goal as a hero is never to go out to kill someone. My goal is to do my best to stop them, and if the only way to stop them from hurting others is to kill him, then I have to take that choice, just like Hawks did. Hawks killed twice because it was the only option at that moment. In another place, another time, Hawks should not have done that if he had the option to capture him, to take him away, but he couldn't have done that because he was a spy in their territory between their leaders, and Dabi joined the fight and made it hard. So Hawks didn't have any choice. So Midoriya said this too. Midoriya said it to the other heroes. Don't tell me to kill Shigaraki. I will not kill Shigaraki. My goal is not to kill Shigaraki. My goal is to save lives and stop him. And save him. Save him by stopping him. And if Midoriya doesn't have any other choice, like there are people that are gonna die, and he has no choice but to kill him, then that's the best one. That's what he has to do in that time and that place. But don't tell him to make that his goal. So that's why I understood that as a hero, he will not kill. He will not use the power of One for All to kill someone. He will not use it to kill someone. He will not go after Shigaraki to kill him. That's not his goal. He will do his best to save lives, to protect the society, and if the villain attacks, he has to stop him. He has to defeat him. He has to knock him out. But if he's knocking him out, if Shigaraki is knocked out, he will not kill him. If Shigaraki is if Shigaraki is running away, he will not kill him. If Shigaraki is alone, he will not kill him. Shigaraki, Midoriya said this, and I agree with him. And that's why they respected Midoriya, because if he was going out on a mission to kill Shigaraki, then he would lose his hope, or he would lose his hero status. But as a hero, your goal is not to go out to kill someone or to be in a mission for someone's death. You are in a mission to save lives, and if capture and the first priority for Midoriya is to capture Shigaraki, capture him, and bring him to justice, bring him into the hero's hands, and to prison him, to talk to him, to get to understand him, to like to do the justice route in a fight between a hero and a villain. The hero will never take the killing as an option if it's not the last thing on the table, the last dilemma between saving lives and killing a villain. That's what I think, and that's why Hawks did what he did. The last episode out, all right, episode 19. So he's telling them his secret. Finally. Ah. Look, now Class A will have to become stronger and they will have Midoriya on their mind. They will train hard for Midoriya. Nah, Midoriya is like he thinks about these things. Sayonara. Don't say sayonara, you will meet them again. After the arc is finished, so Deku left the Hero Academy. Disaster level damage, exactly. 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 Now the villains did all this. Japan became a lawless area. So this is the situation of the society right now. But what's Midoriya doing here? How is there a time skip? Is there anything happening? Let me get some more information. What's Midoriya doing? So the villains are escaping. Turker, Grando. So these are the other. So these are from the other academy. Other academy. So the students are they all have the pro license, the hero pro license. Bruh, bruh. Mateyoko. Who are these guys? Oh, are they civilians? Oh, they are telling them to evacuate there. So, and the hero said, if the space is minimized, they have more option. Oh, so the civilians are using their own quirk to defend themselves. Bro, trust the heroes, bro. Uh, they are just after the money. Oh, these want to kill you. Only goal was violence. Damn. Damn. The heroes want to protect you. Bro, this is the aftermath. This is the problem. Let's go. What are they talking about? I mean, it's hard for them to trust the heroes after what happened, but you can't lose hope. They are not depending on heroes anymore. Damn. This is bad. This is bad. Damn. Chill. Damn, you are a hero. Chill. You are not a villain. Who's he? Who's he? Is it the giant? Is it Makia? Who is it? Hey! Is it a villain from the prisons? Or is it the muscle guy? So these jailbreakers just want violence. He just wants to have fun. This idiot. Look at this idiot. Shut your mouth. Let's go, heroes. Kick his ass. Let's go. Let's go. This I like these young heroes. They are full of bro. Can't we have quirks too? That's so boring. Damn, the civilians want to protect. He's an evil criminal. Civilians, you are not strong enough. Bro, this is so complicated. This is what happens when the society goes down. No one listens to another. Everyone's a vigilante. Hey, the one that uses earthquake or vibrations. Hey, don't hurt him. Oh my god, look at, he's a hero. If you see one hero, that means 10 are wrong. Ah, look at this idiot. Look at this muscle guy. Oh! But he has strong muscles. 12,000 layers of muscle. Midoriya's one for all. Okay. He will go all out. Oh! Let's go. You're a hero. Bro, I love heroes. I'll shake your brain. Bro, he went all out. Bro, how much muscle can you get? Look at the muscle. Let's go, the civilian. Oh, chill. No. Oh. Midoriya. Midoriya Izuki. Deku-kun. One for all. Sit down. Don't hurt. Don't hurt. Ooh. Okay, so his danger sense came out. Look how cool he looks. He already defeated you. He already defeated you, bitch. Look, Midoriya, how cool looks. But how long how much time has passed when he was in hospital and now, and he in April he left the academy, the Hero Academy. So how much has passed for him to be in this situation? And is he moving freely, or is he under the top hero's command? What's happening with Midoriya? Let's watch. Ah, he will kick your ass again. He will kick your ass again. He will kick you. He will do 1,000,000%. Look how cringy he is. He's weird. Look how much he smashed you. So he's just excited to fight. Bro, Midoriya will smash you. But what's this gas thing? What's this gas thing that's coming out? What's this gas? Is it the quirk of number 2, number 3? Or is it his material? What's this gas thing? Oh, yeah, but what's this gas thing? Oh, yeah, oh, look at the black. He looks cool. Exactly, he's Midoriya-kun! Oh! Oh! Oh, is that number 5 or number 6 hero? The one, so it's a quirk of this guy. So what's this quirk? What's this quirk? Oh, you are gone past the controllable limit. What's this? You use too much smoke screen. What's this quirk? What's this? Don't they say that if someone uses your own attack against you? What's this? Damn, so it's so strong. 8 generations. Damn, he has to control it. The nine successor to most of our quirks aren't ultimate moves on their own, but they are so much. They are so good for supportive quirks. That's it. That's it. Exactly, as supportive tools. Oh, use your quirks together. Oh my god. But what's this quirk? Is it smoker? Float, float. Six black whip. Okay, so the number five is a black whip. The number six is the smoke screen. The number seven is float to fly. The number four is danger sense. So now number three, two is left. The number one is one for all. So the number one has two quirks. So now the number three and two, what quirks do they have? What quirks do they have? The danger sense. Exactly to reserve production. Fifth, Black Rip, exactly. So he's combining the quirks to smash you. Oh my god, this fight is cool. This way we can see Midoriya's power up. Give us the location. Give us the location. Ah, do what you want. That's the you weak ass. Bro, he's not that stupid anymore. He has tools now he can use. He doesn't need to use his full power. Why would you go so far? Look how cool he looks. What regrets? Bro, it's enjoying life and killing others. There's no other path. Look, he's giving him an option. He's a hero. He wants to save you, but there is no other way. There is no other way than to smash you. There is no other way to smash him. That's Midoriya's hero mentality going on. If I had known, maybe things would have been different. Same thing. The same thing with the villains. We must fight. It doesn't change the fact. Exactly, Midoriya. Do your best. But at least what? So Midoriya's point deep down, every human. What's this? Damn, he knows how to fight. Damn. Full crawling. How much percent is it? 45% impact. Damn. Destroy the smash. Oh my god, that's the power, yeah. This is my full power. Damn, your full power is 45%. Okay, he's gone up. He's gone up. He's almost 50%. Good enough. Good enough. Damn. So right now Midoriya is able to use. So he's a boomerang man. So all of these are the other academy. Oh, was captured by Midoriya. Don't worry, he's the number one hero. Or the future number. Okay, it's good that the civilians have some heart. Let's go. Let's go. Midoriya-kun. He was exactly. He has powered up so much. He's so strong. He's matured. He's one for all. Yes, sir. He has now multiple quirks. It's kind of unfair for you, but look at the small screen. He's captured again easily, bro. So this small screen makes him like anonymous. It keeps his identity in secret. So danger sense has come down. He doesn't need to be. Oh my god, that's so cool. So cool. He has so much, so many sportive quirks. Okay, so he's still under the All Might's orders. That's good. Nope. Damn, it looks so cool. Oh, so they help him use more power. Let's go. They can't understand. Midoriya looks so cool. He's a badass. Midoriya's a badass now. Oh, Hawks. Oh, look. They are fighting too. So the heroes are capturing these idiots. Get back to prison, you piece of shit villains. The heroes are not dead. Look, and they were smashing and let's go. Oh, he's danger sense. So cool. Oh, okay. Okay. That's exactly what I thought. If the villains, if Alpha One and Shigaraki are ready to move, then it's over. They will be so strong. So right now they are making Shigaraki rest and get the energy back. So right now the heroes moves to get the location, to know the information, to know where they are, to make their first move because then they have the upper hand of attacking first. But if the villains attack, then they are ready. Then the heroes are at a disadvantage. So that's why they are still, and that's why Midoriya is gathering information too. Midoriya, he's a true hero. Okay, a few days earlier, finally. Okay, so the it's different. Oh, the black whip. So now he can use 45%. But Midora needs to be able to control this. He can't break up anymore. Oh, is it time for the mother to know? Nani? Okay, so she got the information. It's okay. Okacha. Preparation for Midora will protect us. So that's when he decided. That's when he decided he shouldn't go. He can't go back to the students. He will. Oh, okay. So they are ready for that. Damn, he wants to keep that on himself. Let's go, Midoriya. He needs to. Oh my god. He will get stronger. I will get stronger. Exactly. Let's go, Midoriya. He still has the potential left. Bruh, he's your son. He's the number one hero. Believe in him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn. Oh my god. Believe in your son. Do you remember? He said, I want to become a hero. Let's go, Midoriya. Let's go, Midoriya. We believe you. Damn. Damn. This is the time for Midoriya's awakening. Yes, me, All Might, we need you with him. All Might needs to follow him. So that's when they decided. How? Why is what? What? Why is he holding the phone like that? Okay, so Midoriya is under. So cool, right? It's so cringy. Stay cool. Oh my god, she's still your student. Ah. Ooh, there are times when you need to kill someone to save them. So to save Shigaraki from killing everyone, you kill Shigaraki. I love that great choice. I love that way. If there is no other options, then you have to do what you have to do. Oh, that Gran Torino's scarf. Oh, so he has Gran Torino's scarf. That looks so cool. Let's go, Gran Torino, the OG, the master. So he's under these guys. He's under the top three heroes and All Might. Hawks, best OG list. He's so stylish. To the top. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so these guys are the ones. So they are protecting the civilians from the jailbreakers. They are the ones that are after the information. They are the ones that are trying to stop All for One and Shigaraki. So they are the one that are of this the strongest top three heroes and Midoriya with the future potential. Midoriya is so strong. He's able to use more. Let's go, Midoriya. Let's go. No, 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 no. Oh my god, the episode ended. Fuck. Oh my god, bro, these episodes are just getting better and better and better. What is there to say? What is there to say? Everything is following the flow. Everything is entertaining. Like there's not much to say, but to analyze the next steps that will or the next scenario. So right now, Midoriya is getting very strong. He's able to use multiple quirks as support quirks with his strength, with his all might strength, with his smash, and his power is still at 45% at impact. So it's still not even close to 100%. Still, it's not halfway there yet. So that's the first thing I'm waiting for Midoriya to reach 100%. But what helps Midoriya right now is his supportive quirks. He has the fourth wielder's quirk, Danger Sense. This helps him have better reflexes. This helps him predict things. This helps him sense things, danger from other choices. This helps him to save more civilians against villains. This helps him to locate where the villains are. So this quirk is very sportive, very good quirk. The number five wielder's quirk, black whips. This energy whips are very useful for multiple reasons, for very creative reasons. He can use them to for mobility, to move around. He can use them for uh, protecting others and moving them around. He can use this to capture enemy villains and restrict them. He can use this to hold on things on buildings and protect them. So the number five uh, wielder's quirk, black whips, are very useful and very supportive quirks. That's the number. That's the two quirks he has. The number six quirks, the number six wielder's quirk, smoke screen, is the first time we see it right now, and it looks so cool and it is so helpful because he has danger sense and he can use a smoke screen that helps him to to be more in control, and it helps him to have to get more space around him. It helps him to protect, uh, maybe not not against the high level villains, but against the normal villains. This smoke screen helps him to surprise others with black whip. It helps him to get time to save civilians or save heroes. So this smoke screen is very strong and very cool and very supportive quirks. Like the numbers six hero said, these quirks aren't as super powerful quirks on its own, but together as supportive quirks, they are very useful and strong. The number seven wielder's quirk, float, so he can float and fly. That's a very useful quirk to get mobility fast, to use to get distance, to escape, to save people. So that is a very strong quirk. So right now he has these four quirks active and useful, and he's still mastering them. I mean, All Might didn't have any quirk. He didn't have any quirk, and the number one wielder had one for all, and the stockpiling quirk. So these two quirk are were already activated in Midoriya. The stockpiling quirk is already active by using this quirk and all the strength he has to use the smash. That's the stockpiling quirk activate, and the one for all quirk is activated because he inherited it. And if he moves it forward to another quirkless dude, then that power is also activated. So right now he has, you can say seven or you can say six powers activated additionally. So he has a stockpiling. He has the one for all inheriting quirk. He has a stockpiling quirk that is saved all these quirks and the strength and the power. He has the smoke screen, the float, the black whips, and danger sense. But there are still two more quirks to go. The number two wielder and the number three wielder, the one with the bandana and the blue hair, and the one with the red hair that they were looking at the wall. These two quirks, what are they? I want to know. What are these two quirks that will make Midoriya even stronger? Are they sportive care? I believe they will be supportive quirks, but will be strong. I feel like those two quirks are the what's left. So Midoriya has three things to left to become the top potential, to reach his top potential, to gain the number two wielder's quirk, to gain the number three wielder's quirk and mastering it, and to reach 100% of stockpiling power and 100% of all one for all power. So if he can handle 100% of his power, and he's mastering the number one's, number two's quirk's wielder, then he will have reached his potential, and then he will be a complete hero while mastering everything. That will take time. There's still a lot left, but I can see where Midoriya is headed. So when Midoriya fights his big fight, he will have mastered every quirk. He will have reached 100%, and he will be a beast. He will be OP. So Midoriya, that's what left with Midoriya's journey. That's what Midoriya's journey is. Then we have the villains. The villains are waiting for Shigaraki's consciousness to rest. Because Shigaraki came out of the process at 75% and he wasn't fully healed and fully evolved, he was weak. His super duration didn't last long. He was OP, because of Shigaki's power and All for One's power, but he still was not complete, and his consciousness is weak and broken, so he needs to heal up. So after all that, All for One rescued himself from prison, and grouped up with all the villains that be spinning all of them, and in their hideout in the forest. So they are there waiting for Shigaki to heal up and get to his full power and full potential. So when Shigaki is at that level, they will begin their plan of taking one for all. So they will plan to attack Midoriya and take one for all. And Midoriya's plan is to defeat them and stop them from taking it and capture them. So that's the main story right now. The villains are waiting for Shigaraki to get to full potential because Shigaraki is the one that is able to take one for all. Why? Because All for One tried his best to take one for all, but his will and isn't strong enough to take one for all from from the previous owners that defended uh, Midoriya too, and he failed twice. So Shigaraki is a key. Shigaraki, with all the will and hate and his upbringing, plus One for All's consciousness together inside one person, is strong enough. If they defeat Midoriya, is strong enough to take One for All. That's that's All for One's plan. That's All for One's plan. So their plan is to take One for All back again and destroy hero society. The heroes are doing the other way around. So right now, what will happen? Will the villains get the first step and do the first action against the heroes, or will the heroes get the information they need and attack the villains? What will happen? I feel like there needs to be a time skip because Midoriya. But who will help? There are a lot of things that are like uneasy. I have this uneasy feeling of what will happen. Well, what will happen to the heroes? Right now, the hero society is broken. The civilians aren't trusting the heroes anymore. The heroes are trying their best to gain control again. They are evacuating the civilians into the academy and into those buildings to to give the heroes more control. Because if the heroes are responsible for protecting everywhere and every civilian everywhere, they don't have the time and space to get that. So they are evacuating the civilians into the more uh, controllable spaces, so they have time to act. But the civilians are losing their trust because of everything that happened, and they have their own arguments of why they should not trust why they should help themselves. So the point is the picture is this: villains that came out gave space to Shigaraki and All for One to rest and build their arc, to build their army, to attack for once for all and take one for all. So these villains are wasting time for the heroes and giving time for the villains to get Shigaraki ready. And the heroes are wasting time on these villains because they are out, like the muscle guy said. All for One said to him, "Do what you want. Do whatever you want." That's the order these jailbreakers got. So right now, there is no safety in the city or for the civilians. There are jailbreakers everywhere. There was 10,000, more than 10,000 out fighting and stealing and killing, and the civilians are defending themselves, and the heroes aren't enough to do all the work. So what will happen? What will happen? I'm curious to know what will happen. How will this advance to the next step? Will Midoriya and the heroes gain information of the location of the villains and do an attack? Will the villains be ready and attack the heroes when Shigaki is fully healed? Or will there be another thing that will make time pass? Uh, or will there be another fight and one side loses and there will be like multiple fights going on? Or will the next fight be the final fight? If the anime will end, then the next fight will be the final fight. If the anime will continue and and Midoriya will still grow up and still fight, then there will be multiple fight between the villains and heroes, while no side wins, and until something. So I wanna, so I will have that in mind. Continue watching the scenario that will happen. I will have this in mind. Let's wait for the next episode. I hope you enjoy this and hope you have a great day and see you late.